We've been enjoying our time in Tahanea. You don't get any more remote than this. We're literally in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, miles away from any major landmass and from any people. The atoll we're at is uninhabited. It's just us. We've enjoyed being remote, focusing on our family, and forgetting about all the noise from the outside world. I truly love it here, and I'm trying not to take this time for granted with my family. So for now, I'm going to soak up these moments because I know one day my life won't look like this. I'm definitely living the good old days right now.
Hey baby, if you're looking for some pricing.
The sun is hot. Always walking for me. Mommy, can you hold my sea fossil?
Oh, sea fossil?
This is mine.
Oh, wow.
And you know everybody's looking for a ride in the water slide.
Oh, we got one. I thought you got a duck.
A grouper.
And I'm like, wow, Jack, you got a duckfish.
Daniel's helping me make puka shell necklace. What you going to do?
Try the dinghy out, see if the carburetor's any better. I doubt it is, but I'll take it apart one more time and try to clean it the best I could.
We left Tahanea behind and put Fakarava in our sights. This overnighter started off rocky, leaving the pass, definitely not at slack tide, but so we could time it to arrive at our next destination in the daylight. Huh. Slack tide?
Slack tide was a little bit earlier.
Oh gosh. It was a rough passage last night. The boat turns into a hot mess. My sugar fell down the stairs. I had it tucked back there some kind of way. I didn't get that sugar up last night because I felt so bad, but it fell all down the stairs. It was a big old bin of it. Looks, there's my sugar bin. It was pretty much full. Ooh, and I vacuumed most of it up. But it is rough. We've got 20 knots, a true wind, and 22 apparent. Feels more like 30. It has been the roughest night we've had in a long time.
Yeah, we knew we either had to stay in Tahanea for a few more days or we could leave late yesterday evening. Try to kind of beat the weather and get here and to Fakarava before this real bad wind set in. So we're pulling up now, but we had some bad squalls last night. I mean, for the most part, the wind was pretty good from 15 to 22 knots, but we had one squall right as soon as we started. We had like 29, 30 knot winds and just rough.
Even though we had some high winds, we made it through the pass at Fakarava, got anchored, and made landfall. And like always, we were in search of food. Oh, I like that one, yeah.
We're in the bakery here to order us some bread for Monday. It's Saturday today. We're going to order bread for Monday, and we're going to go grocery shopping.
I feel like I hear some country music. How'd that go, Dan? How much was that?
It was almost $400,
Phew.
$380. I mean, We may need to try to get by with this until we get to Tahiti. Maybe it'll be a little cheaper in Tahiti, or maybe it's not. I don't know.
Got a bunch of ice cream, candy bars.
What kind of dog is it?
Yes, I'm excited. Even with Machete's stocked full of provisions, the draw for takeout pizza was too strong, and we had to give in.
Where we're going, guys?
Pizza place.
Where? I can't hear you.
Pizza place.
We have to walk like business people, people.
Oh, what we got, Juju?
Pizza.
Just look like them out.
We got extra
Been a long time since we've had
sauce.
pizza. We took off in the dinghy to check out a pearl farm that specializes in Tahitian black pearls. They also have a restaurant here, shops, and a small boutique hotel. We came back another day when they have a pearl lottery and free tour of the farm. Where are we at, Dan?
We're at the pearl farm in Fakarava. We're going to take a little free tour. Maybe some lottery tickets we can buy to see what kind of pearl we get for 3,700 francos, we heard.
It's not really free, is it?
Well, the tour's free, but if you want to get a pearl, I think you can buy just a shell for 3,700, and you don't really know what kind of pearl you're going to get.
Looks like a nice one.
Clean the pearl, huh? Variety.
So John, this one's yours, bud.
Là.
Oh wow, John. Look, it's shiny. Juju, is this yours?
Yes.
Oh wow, Juju.
Nice, good, huh? Good color.
Oh, look at there, Dano.
Climb down the ladder.
What you got? Oh wow. There you go. And
People won't be able to tell that's a pearl. They'll just
You'll
think that's a
know.
piece of metal.
no. Look at
Oh,
you, Juju.
Yeah.
Going to pick up our bread. Y'all excited? Bread.
What do we get again?
We got some paninis. We got some loaf bread. We got some croissants. We will here in a second.
Bread.
Good? Got some fresh bread?
We got a bag full like those.
A bag full, don't we? We walked our way around Fakarava to see the Topaka Lighthouse. It's made from giant slabs of coral limestone rock. Made out of coral.
After getting fuel, we officially left the island chain of the Tuamotus and headed to one of the most famous places in the Society Islands of French Polynesia, Tahiti.
Look, guys, too. Where are you headed?
We're on the way to Tahiti. We just dropped our white sails and put our parasailer up. The wind shifted and was directly behind us, and we couldn't really sail directly to Tahiti anymore, so we dropped sails and put the parasailer up for the evening. Gonna leave it up overnight. It's been calm, so hopefully it'll stay calm.
We're only 60 miles out from Tahiti.
If we start getting close, we can drop the sail and just kind of drift for a little bit. Wait on daylight, but it starts getting daylight at 5:30. Excited to see Tahiti. The surfing's going on for the Olympics there, but I've heard everything's closed off, so you can't really get to it. But.
We're about 10 miles out from Tahiti. I was on watch. Daniel was taking a nap, and I had a small jet fly by our boat. So I got Daniel up, and then the Coast Guard, the French Naval Coast Guard, radioed to us.
This is Machete, go ahead.
Good morning, sir. This is French Navy aircraft calling you. Is everything okay on board?
Yes, everything's fine. They were just checking that we were okay and wanted to know our destination. They asked were we aware of the restricted area around the Olympics, and we told them we were. There's a whole restricted area where you can't anchor in, like behind the reef in a certain area near Tuamotus. And so yeah, I've looked at that. I know about that.
That's the French warship that's guarding the area where the Olympic surfers are supposed to compete at. This little entrance back behind it. Daniel thinks this might be where the surfers are staying. He said they were on a cruise ship. Our first stop after making landfall in Tahiti was at our kids' request. There isn't a dinghy dock here, so we tied and locked our dinghy to a tree.
This ain't no prize dinghy.
Where are y'all going?
Go ahead and cross.
It's the best Russian food ever and the best playground.
We're in Tahiti. Daniel's parents told us yesterday that they're coming here in a week, so we're out of groceries, and so for a family of 6 plus 2 more, we've got to hit the grocery store pretty hard today. We haven't been in this grocery store. It's a Carrefour. We've got to walk a good ways to get to it. And we've got book bags, we've got coolers. We're gonna try to carry on our backs too to make it a little bit easier for the walk back, because we need to get quite a bit.
We're down at the bottom of Tahiti right now. We're gonna move up to Papiti in a few days, and we'll probably make another run there.
Should we get more coffee? Oh my goodness.
Butter loaves, popcorn.
See, I want to buy stuff like this, but I'm just trying to think about the weight. This is like very heavy.
Don't worry about the weight. I can carry it. We ain't far. I'm a pack mule.
$20 for some waffle mix. $21, like that's really like $21.50. I mean, it's a little bit different conversion rate, but that's kind of how I remember it.
This is for cupcakes.
Yeah.
What is a pink roller?
How was your experience here?
It's been crazy. I mean, it's just very, very crowded, and we got little kids with us trying to push 3 buggies through it. It's just been crazy. They got a lot of stuff. It's expensive. Everything's expensive.
Our arms feel like they're gonna break. I don't know why Daniel chose right now to buy 20 liters of Coke. Jess and I, we're struggling. I keep taking breaks.
Bet you I can beat you.
But you can too.
Got all kind of groceries. We're trying to get loaded up before it rains.
Step on the dinghy.
Perfect. These remind me of sugar or listeners. I can't. I'm stuck.
They remind you of what?
I'm stuck.
What you working on?
My least favorite thing in the world, marine toilet. Macerator went out on this one over here. I should have changed it when it was starting to get weak. If a macerator's ever starting to get weak, change it out before it goes out completely, because you can flush it out and get it fresh water ran through it, and change it out when it's kind of clean as it can be. But if you're like me, you'll just wait until it goes out completely, and then you got kind of nasty stuff in there, and you gotta take everything apart with it all nasty. So
let's see what it looks like now. Oh my gosh, why is it green, Daniel? What happened?
and we tried, when it got stopped up, we tried pouring some muriatic acid in it, and it worked one time. Probably gonna take the toilet loose, get it out here in the floor where I can access everything a little better. I bought a Bobo brand macerator. I think I got them off Amazon, and I bought a 2-pack that were like $200 for a 2-pack. But they're probably cheap junk out of China, but I just wanted to try it, because if it works, it works. I got another one that's a Japsco that I just replaced. Even if it's cheaper, if it only lasts 2 or 3 months, then it's not worth it, because the job's so nasty, and just I'd rather pay more and one that's going to last for a long time. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll last a long time.
How many toasts a day? How many times? I don't feel like that was thought out right.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really get a socket on here. You can't get a ratchet wrench on here. It's just lag bolts. Which originally I don't even know if it was lag bolts, but that's what I ended up going back with over there. If you take all this out, you can have better access and pull it out here in the floor, and it's a lot easier once you get it out. All right, come on.
I gotta be in here for
You gotta
this.
pull the band-aid off. You gotta pull it up.
Well, let me know when you're pulling it so I can watch my feet. A white tube, that's where the poo goes out.
Yes.
Out of the macerator. Why do we have to take that off? Why can't we just take that pump off?
Because the pump, I mean, that's where it pumps to, is right there.
So-
I'm gonna change the joker valve, and I'm gonna change the pump. I mean, get your phone out of the way.
Just tell me when it's over.
This housing for the joker valve, I'm gonna take it out.
What is a joker valve?
It's a check valve. So whenever this macerator pumps the waste out of this, there's a little rubber check valve in here that won't allow the waste to come back into the bulb. So here's the joker valve. It's supposed to be in there,
Yeah, this
but it's
isn't
like,
working. The pump's not working. Why is it not pumping out? Do I have to hold it? What is going on?
get the no. I know what's going on.
Oh man! If I wasn't laughing, I'd be crying.
Give me the hose. Turn the water on.
No, it's just gonna make it bigger.
I know, but we need to like flush it down a little bit.
Well, where's it gonna go to, honey? You can't pump it out.
Oh, I gotta go do something real quick. I forgot. I took the relay out of this side. I took the relay for the shower button out of this side
Oh
to
my goodness.
troubleshoot the other side. Okay, try the push button now.
It's not working.
Hold it down.
I'm holding it down, honey.
Right?
It's not working, hon.
Are you holding it down?
Yeah, I'm pushing it.
Hold on. All right, try it again.
It's not working, babe.
Hold it down. It is.
Why don't you push it? Didn't see that coming, did you? What'd you think?
I'm just trying to check some stuff. I think it got corroded. I can't get a good connection. I tried to clean the contacts, can't get a good connection. So I got some more relays and more terminals for the relays. I'm probably just going to have to change it out. It ain't that bad, y'all.
I think you're just used to it.
Alright, I got all the butt connectors on these wires for this new relay. I'm gonna go down and wire it in and heat shrink it around that side. Hopefully it'll be good to go.
Alright, Squeaks. So what happened? The floor's clean magically, except for that rust spot. So what happened?
Use this bathroom as a kind of like a pantry for all our provisions for the Pacific. So
We haven't been using this.
We haven't been using it, but what was happening? There's a little push button in here that you mash, which I've got it taken out right now, and it sends a signal to a relay, and the relay pumps for like 15 seconds. Well, I was getting 12 volts to the relay, and it wasn't energizing the relay to pump the shower out. After checking and doing some troubleshooting, swapping out relays, it didn't work. I found that I had 12.5 to 13 volts of voltage, but the current wasn't enough to pull in the coil to energize the relay, because the wire, where somebody had repaired a wire before us, water had gotten into the wire and pretty much corroded the whole wire except for a little bit to where 12 or 13 volts could get to the relay, but it wasn't enough. So you can have enough voltage to pull the relay in, but the current, you've got to have the current to drive that voltage to energize the coil on the relay. It's it can be tricky if you hadn't seen it before, but I've seen it before. So yeah, just because you got voltage there doesn't mean you got the current to energize the coil. So, but anyway, that's what happened. So we got it cleaned up now. What I was saying, once you take these hoses loose, then yeah, you can turn it around and have a lot better access.
But you were able to
everything.
pump. You were able to jump the pump last night and clean up the bathroom. So now you can change out the macerator.
Yeah, and I mean I sprayed out. So I mean basically all this. I don't know. Explain these toilets right quick. So the water, the fresh or salt water, comes in the toilet right here, and some boats only have salt water flush. Ours, we can choose between salt water or fresh water, but it comes in right here and fills the bowl. And then down here is your macerator, and this is the exit for the macerator. So the macerator chops up the waste, and it's got a little pump impeller that pushes it out right here. Where it pushes the waste out, you have this little joker valve, and I've got a new one. I've got the new housing for it too, just because that housing was a little messed up. But it's just a little rubber check valve that allows the water to flow out but not back into the bowl. So that goes in there like that. These joker valves is something good to have on hand. I've got several of them. Yeah, this just goes right here. So it just pumps, the macerator pumps it out through this little, this is how small your pipe is for your waste. We don't put toilet paper in our head or our toilet, whatever you want to call it. But some people do, but I wouldn't want to, because it's, you're putting yourself more at risk for clogging that small pipe up. Yeah, that one was corroded in there, and it was a little hard to turn, and when I tried to really torque down on it, it snapped off. So probably going to have to drill that out. It's going to be hard to drill it out without damaging the plastic. This job just keeps getting better and better. So that's the old macerator.
All right. Well, let's put in the new one.
I got to drill that out now.
You can't just scoop it out. It won't. You can't get like a little magnet and pull that out.
No.
Oh my goodness. We can't just use 3.
No, you can't use 3. It'll leak crap out right there. And this is cracked right here. You can see where they use silicone right here to try to keep this sealed in, which it should just be. There should be an O-ring right here. There's an O-ring, which there is still an O-ring there, but The O-ring is supposed to seal around this surface, but this is not good.
Do we just need to buy a new toilet?
No, I mean, I would like to have a new pedestal, like this pedestal that the toilet sits on. I just want to start out with a small, just use an 1/8 inch bit, just get a small hole started in the center. Hopefully I can keep stepping it up until I pretty much get the whole screw out. So that's a miracle. Was able to drill enough of it out and not drill too much of the plastic out to where it still feels like I got good threads to bite into. Still don't feel real good about this surface, especially since it had silicone all over it and this crack right here, and it just makes me think they never were able to get a good seal.
Do you want to add more silicone to it?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to, but I gotta clean that surface up. I got the new macerator down here. Went ahead and ran the wires for it. Wired it in. It's just got little, we just had bare wires, but I put little spade connectors on to plug it into the connector down here. So now every new macerator comes with 4 new screws and little lock washers, thankfully, and a new O-ring. Normally the O-ring is good enough to seal the condition that this pedestal's in. It's cracked. The surface is real scuffed up, and this screw I had to drill it out because it broke off. It had already had a bunch of silicone where I guess the charter company that had it before us, they had issues with it, and instead of them replacing the pedestal, they just put silicone on it to keep it from leaking, which it's always leaked a little bit, I feel like, even with that silicone on it. So I'm going to try to put some more. The silicone I had dried up, and I didn't want to go get any more. I got some, it's like RTV gasket maker for a motor, but it's fuel resistant, so I mean it should work for water easily. Really, it's overkill. But I ordered a new pedestal, and my parents were coming in like a week, so I just ordered it on Amazon. It had like 2-day delivery, so.
Charter companies. That's what they do.
Yeah, this is what the charter company is. This is a charter company move right here. But instead of let this sit and still sit for about 10 minutes before you put everything together.
I'll be dead by then. That stuff smells so strong.
About to try the one that I had to drill out. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it.
That's good. It looks like it's going in. Is it going in?
I think so.
I saw the toilet like it was like this.
So you saw the toilet on its side?
Yeah.
I'm put this new joker valve and piece. The joker valve goes in. Got everything back on. Set the toilet back in place. Alright, the gasket RTV has had time to set up. I'll go ahead and hook these hoses back up. Then I'm going to bolt the toilet down and we should be ready to go.
Oh gosh. That didn't break.
Alright, I got the hoses hooked back up. I hadn't bolted the toilet down to the floor yet, but I wanted to try everything before I did that. So I'm going to try it out and see if it works. I don't know what happened there.
What's that?
I need to put a few. I don't want you to record this because it's embarrassing.
What's that? What?
The fuse had popped from all the work too,
Okay.
so I got
You just gotta
to.
replace the fuse?
But I got to swap it with the other side. Like
We don't have
got.
one fuse?
Well, the other side's like a resettable one. I got some more on the way. My parents is gonna bring.
Alright, well take your poo gloves off.
Got the fuse replaced. Got the pipes hooked up. Gonna try everything out. See how everything's working. I'm gonna try the macerator first to see if it spins. Macerator's spinning. I'm gonna try filling the bowl up with water. I had some air in the line, but once the air got out, it seems to be filling up right now. We got it on salt water right now, so alright, I'm gonna see if
Gosh, yeah, flush
see if it
that.
pumps it
I'm
out.
bomb.
Are you gonna video it?
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna see if it pumps the.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, we're gonna see if it pumps the water out now.
the other button?
No, it's not that. That'll fill it too.
Why is it not
It's
going
almost like it's
down?
spinning the wrong way. Let me try
Is it going down?
Let me try swapping the leads right quick. No, it's not going down. Does it look like it's going down?
Why would it not be going down?
It may be spinning the wrong way.
What does that mean? Like, what is
Watch now and watch. Okay, it's not working either.
Why'd you put so much water in it?
I
My
didn't- I
goodness.
didn't-
Why would you fill it up all the whole way?
I didn't think we'd have this problem. I think it's going down some, but it's slow.
Have you ever seen like the Griswold Christmas where the guy keeps going to light the Christmas lights and his family keeps watching? I feel like this is the feeling he had when the lights wouldn't come on. You okay, Clark?
Maybe the hose going to the tank may be clogged up. But I mean, I looked in it as far as I could see, and it wasn't clogged up, like right there at it.
Well, do we need to try to take that apart and put water down in it and see if it goes down?
It ain't gonna go down because it has to push water up through the hose, up the tanks
Good
above
night.
it. So, but I'm gonna have to take it back apart, yeah. But I mean, I can just flush this down. I can dump this into the shower and pump it out. It could too possibly be something with the macerator. This is a Bobo brand macerator, so.
But we won't be able to buy some parts up in Tahiti tomorrow.
Possibly.
Oh my goodness. This Hot Mess Express.
It's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with a splash gun so I cool down.
Thank you for watching.